Hi, this is the syllabus video for the Science 1121 Environmental Science course, Spring 2021. Sorry, you're like my third video I'm making right now in a row, like I'm barely stopping, and I'm just knocking out all of my syllabus videos in one shot here because it's a lot of videos. This one is for South Georgia State College. I'm going to also give you like a little intro video later. You won't know if it's later or not because I don't know what order you're going to watch these videos. But anyway, there's going to be other videos to explain who I am. This one's all about the syllabus. And when I say about doing the syllabus videos, pretty much it's because I have multiple jobs, and for 2 of them, I have 5 classes across the 2 jobs that are all starting on January 11th. So I have a lot of syllabus videos to do, and I'm just kind of about to go doing them. Anyway, not your problem, but there you go. So I'm Linda Bernhardt. Email linda.bernhardt@sgsc.edu. 100% the best way to reach me. It comes straight to my phone. I'm also going to be posting a phone number that you will be welcome to text me, and I will respond when I get it. Now, when you email me or text me with the number I will be posting in the class, it might take a moment to respond. It won't be like forever. It will be in less than a day, but it might be longer than 5 minutes. Sometimes I respond like this, and it's because I happen to be on the computer or I have my phone next to me, I see it, and I just immediately respond because I don't want to leave you waiting. Other times, the computer's closed, my phone's off somewhere else, and I'm just like walking around doing my own thing, kind of forgetting to check stuff because I like to walk away from all technology randomly. So there you go. So here we go, the syllabus. Office hours, I'm trying to make myself 100% available Tuesdays and Thursdays from 1 to 3, but it will be via text or Zoom. So if you want to set up a Zoom meeting, just shoot me a message and we'll see what we can do. Required text. Yes, you need this book. Straight up, you need the textbook. It will help you tremendously in taking a course that is based on a textbook. So that's the book you need to get. Learning objectives, blah, blah, blah. Georgia View is Georgia View. It was Bright Space, Desire to Learn. I think currently it's called Bright Space. But anyway, that's where all of your stuff gets turned in. When I tell you that you need to attach a document, I'm expecting it to be a Word document. .doc or .docx. When I say it has to be in that certain format, that means it has to be in that format. That means if you attach something else, I will not accept it. You have to attach the format I specify. Now, most of the assignments I have it where you just type in your answers so you don't have to worry about it. But if I tell you you have to attach something, it has to be the Word document, .doc or .docx. Mainly because when I'm using the grading app while I'm traveling, those are the only ones that it will open. If you have a Chromebook, whatever the heck thing it has on there is not an actual .doc or .docx, and I cannot open it. I use a Mac. I have access to a PC. I have never been able to open those stupid GDoc files. Just use actual Word, please. All right. Whenever I post a grade, you have 7 days from when I post it to argue that grade. I don't mean literally argue, but like if you think that I made a mistake when grading, send me a message. Just go, hey, I noticed that I got 20 points instead of 25 points. Can you tell me why I lost those 5 points? And I'll explain it. Well, first I'm going to ask if you read my feedback because normally I give you feedback. And then if you say, yes, I saw you said that, but that's what I answered, then that would be what I mean by arguing it where you really truly understand why I gave the grade, but you just don't agree with it, we can then talk about it. However, if it's like week 15 and you're yelling at me about week 3, that's too late. 7 days from when I post the grade. I already told you, if you want to contact me, shoot me an email or text me with what you, the number I'm going to post. You can send me messages through Brightspace, but it's going to be a little while before I get it because my email comes straight to my phone. The text will come to my phone. Brightspace does not. I will only get those messages when I log on. So if you're sending me a message through Brightspace and you haven't heard back from me in an hour or two, please don't just sit there and send another one after another one after another one after another one. If you're needing an answer faster, shoot me an email or the text for the number I'm going to be posting. If you do that, I will get your message much faster and then I can respond to it. When you send me messages, whether it's email or through Brightspace, I go in the order that I received them. So if you send me 5 messages in a row, I'm starting with your first one and I will answer that, and then I will continue working my way up. It's going to take longer to get there, and then by the time I get to like email number 5 of you screaming and yelling and you sent them all in 20 minutes, I might sound a little snappish, just to warn you. Give me the respect of understanding I need a little bit of time to respond sometimes. That's it. Okay, if you need any kind of special setup, make sure to contact the Office of Disability Services. Depending on which campus you're on, we have different places to contact. And then you and they should be able to contact me so we can make whatever adjustments are needed. Okay, these are counseling statements for the various campuses, attendance policies. I have to put all this in there. My attendance policy is, it's an online class. There you go. I don't actually take attendance. It doesn't matter to me. You have assignments you are expected to do. You have stuff you're supposed to do every single week. If you're not doing them, you're just getting zeros and hurting your grade. So if I were you, I would just make sure I understand how I'm getting my grades, and then I would do it. Grading policy. I use the point system. I will offer 1,000 points this entire semester. Every single thing you turn in is worth points. It will never go down. It will only go up, and it is up to you 100%. I will tell you exactly what I expect. If you do not do it, then you're not going to get the points. If you do exactly what I told you and no more, then you will get very adequate points. If you do exactly what I ask and then some, you will get extra points. So it's entirely up to you. Please note in bold here, I have, by the end of the course, there will be no rounding of grades. I do not round up at all, just so you know. So if you notice here, 900 points or higher is an A. That means if you have, say, 903 points, you're done. You don't have to do anything if you don't want to. You've already got an A. It's not going to go down. However, if you have 899.7 points, you have a B because you have not gotten to 900. So if you want a particular grade, you better make darn sure that you got the points because I will not round the grades, just so you know. Policy on late and makeup work, I don't do it. 100% I do not do it. I will not accept a late assignment. You will just get a 0. Please do not test me on this. Somebody does all the time, and then they complain, and they'll give me a big sob story. Some people threaten, and yes, I have had people go over my head to the head of the department. They have reported me to the college because I'm so mean and so unfair, blah, 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 blah. I'm telling you right here in the syllabus, I don't take it. Everything's open for a nice chunk of time, like the journal topics that are going to be here. They will be open for 2 entire weeks, and yet I will have people do it very last minute, do a really crappy job, and then complain that they didn't get a good grade. Things are open for a while to give you time to work on them, to make it not so horrible. but you have to actually do your part. So if you do what I tell you to do, you answer it fully, you're going to do okay. If you answer it fully and then some, you like make me go, wow, you are going to have so many points, it's insane. But we're also going to have the people who do almost nothing. So make sure you've watched the overview video where I warn you about trying to shortcut, okay? Handy tip there. So if you haven't watched it yet, make sure to watch that one. Okay, all assignments must be turned into the proper location. So say that you're trying to turn in the journal topic, say journal topic 2. Well, if you're turning in the assignment of journal topic 2, you will have to turn it in the assignment titled journal topic 2. You cannot sit there and then have journal topic 2 close and then email it to me and expect to get credit. You cannot post it into a discussion board and say, oh, well, I meant to put it here, and then expect to get credit. You cannot do it in any other way, shape, or form. If you are trying to get credit for an assignment, it is only accepted in the location and in the way that the assignment was posted. There is no other way, just so you know. I want to make sure it's clear because I had some people argue this before. Plagiarism, don't do it. I do have a plagiarism checker. Randomly, I will throw your crap through it. If it flags up that you plagiarized, you're getting a 0 on the first try. And when I say you're getting a 0 on the first try, that means the first time it happens, I will give you a 0 for that assignment and a warning. If it happens again, then I report you to South Georgia State College and you are in risk of expulsion. It's not right to steal, and that's what plagiarism is. It's stealing somebody else's work. So please do not do it. If you need help better understanding how to properly cite material or how to properly paraphrase or what to do, then contact me. I will happily walk you through it and help you learn how to do it. But do not just copy and paste somebody else's work. Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act of 1974 means I cannot talk about your grades or anything with anybody else at all, period. I can't even email you. I cannot even talk about your grades over the phone. Pretty much it only can be discussed through Brightspace or when we do a Zoom call, so we're face-to-face. Mainly because the Zoom part is taking place of an in-person meeting. So during the pandemic and stuff like that, it's not wise for us to meet in a little room to talk about stuff, so we can do the Zoom thing. We have academic success on all the different campuses. This is like, tutoring and stuff. You really shouldn't need tutoring for this class. If you're confused, if you're concerned, ask me. The absolute best thing you can do when you're not sure of something in this course is to actually ask me. I don't know why I have to specify this, but I do, because a lot of people, for some reason, will sit there and just ask all the other students. And it is bizarre the things that everybody else will say that I said when I never did. So if you're not sure of something, seriously, just ask me. I'm not a horrible person, I promise. I'm not going to yell at you. Just ask me. Okay, here we go. To note, all assignments close Fridays at 10 p.m. All assignments. Friday, 10 p.m. That's when it's due. That's when it closes. That's when it locks. Friday, 10 p.m. Okay? Now, your folder for each week will open Sunday at midnight. So that means Saturday night / Sunday morning. At midnight, all of a sudden, poof, week 2 folder will show up. You need to click week 2 folder, then click the week 2 file. It's done like this because I have all these words in there that I purposely wrote up for you. You read that, it's going to tell you what to expect for the week. I even have all the hyperlinks of everything in there. I put it in the order that would make the most sense. The most successful students in my courses are the people who click the folder, click the file, and actually read what I wrote. If you do that, it's going to make your life so much easier. So, do that. Now, everything's open for quite a few days. Don't wait till the last day. if everything's open on Sunday and you wait until Friday to get to it, you're not going to do very well, especially not with the discussions, because the discussions, you need to do your first post by Wednesday, 10 p.m. of when it opens. There's specific rules for discussions, and I might actually do an entire video just on discussions. So just so you don't miss it, everything is due on Friday nights at 10 p.m. Everything is due Friday nights, 10 p.m. Okay? Now, here's the breakdown. You have journal topics. They're 20 points apiece. A weekly quiz, 10 points apiece. Note where it says weekly quiz. Weekly quiz means it's every single week. So if one week you're like, I don't see a quiz, maybe you didn't open that week's folder in that week's file, because there is a quiz every single week. That's why it's called weekly quiz. Anyway, you also have discussions. These are also worth 20 points apiece. Then you are going to have this group project for the entire semester. There is a whole other video just about the group project. Trust me, you will want to pay attention to all of my rules for that, because people get frustrated every single semester on this one. There's going to be this one part where you do a group task summary. You're going to have to tell me some stuff. That's worth 50 points. That is half a letter grade for this one assignment. Don't mess it up. You then have the group presentation. That's 200 points. That is 2 letter grades. You will have 2 exams at 100 points apiece, and then a final exam, which is 100 points. So that altogether is 1,000. There you go. Now here's the agenda. This is how it's going to be broken down. Weeks 1 through 17. Notice that week 8 is the midterm. Week 9, you're going to be working on your group task summary, the one that's worth 50 points. And then week 10 is spring break. So this is how it's all broken down. Right here, it's telling you when the final projects are due. When you're curious when something is due, this is where you look. You look here, and then you can also look at all of the stuff in your class, because I answer questions in a lot of places on your class. So just make sure to look. But if you email me, say, Ms. B, I don't remember, so when is the project due? It's right here on the syllabus. Please just read it. I think that's about it for the syllabus. This is just about your rights and stuff, which basically means you have the right to argue your grade, to be treated with respect. If you're not comfortable, report it. First would be wise to talk to me. And then if you're not happy with how I try to settle it, then you go to the head of the science department. So you go to my boss, and then you work your way up. But that's pretty much it. Yeah, a lot of information in the syllabus. It's a good thing to look at. And make sure that you take your proof of attendance quiz, because without that, you will not have access to week 2. And watch the other helpful videos. Yeah, that's it.